Good evening again. This is Roomba from Roomba Time News. Now I've seen this article, this video, and it is with Professor Floyd Morris, the opposition spokesperson on housing and sustainable living. And trust me, he's rejecting the false and misleading lies that the other side is talking about housing. Now you guys will hear everything that he's saying. I don't know why these people have to just come out and always, try to trick the Jamaican people. It's a lucky thing we have smart heads in the PNP party, or else everybody would be like a stupid. You know what I mean? So guys, you will hear whatever he's saying on this. Thank you.
I'm Professor Floyd Morris and the opposition spokesperson on housing and sustainable living. I want to take this opportunity to really dismiss the claim by the Prime Minister that he and his administration has achieved the housing target for 70,000 houses. And I see it as an act of deception and a barefaced lie, because in 2023, the Prime Minister, in a publication on the Jamaica Information Service website, indicated that the National Housing Trust was going to be delivering 43,000 of these houses, and the HAJ, Housing Agency of Jamaica, 15,000 houses. That would mean 58,000 houses would be accounted for from those state agencies. We don't know who would have delivered the remaining 12,000. But in that said publication, the Prime Minister indicated that the NHT had 35,000 of those units at different stages, and the other 8,000, they would figure out how to deal with those. This was 2023. And since then, we have seen various other publications, including the annual reports of the NHT that has come to the Parliament, and the fiscal policy paper that has been published by his administration this year. And there is no way that we would have seen the completion of those 70,000 houses between 2023 and now, bearing in mind that for the past 10 years, on average, the NHT has just been putting out just over 2,000 houses in the market. And if the NHT was to achieve or surpass the target as claimed by the Prime Minister from 2023, it means that the NHT would have to be taken to market 21,500 houses on an annual basis from 2023, when he made the declaration. So we view it as an act of deception, because obviously the Prime Minister is coming under pressure from the transformative and visionary policies of the People's National Party, as articulated by myself and the leader of the opposition, Mr. Mark Golding, that we are going to be building 50,000 houses, and those 50,000 houses, individuals are not going to be paying for the land portion of the housing cost. And that is gaining traction and resonance with the people. And so the Prime Minister has to respond. And in responding, he has engaged in what I regard as acts of deception, because there is no way that those houses that he spoke about in 2023 and as promised from as far back as 2016 could be realized in that short time. And we want the Prime Minister to come clean with these numbers. We want him to reconcile all the numbers that he has been putting out in his various presentations and also in the publications from the National Housing Trust annual report and the fiscal policy paper that has been tabled in the parliament, because they do not match up with what the prime minister is claiming.
And do we hear Dr. Dawes in his piece? I tell you, say everybody is mad at this current government right now. Boy, I tell, because these people, those people, they're just coming out and just telling people lies, and they're not doing the right thing to benefit us, the Jamaican people. Boy, we don't know. I'm sorry for the younger set of generation. But anyway, you guys will hear what Dr. Dawes is saying in his piece. So thank you, everybody. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
And I'm going to state here tonight, for the record, that this government will go down as the worst government in Jamaica's history when it comes to healthcare. And I have my receipts to back it up, because them love come after me. More mothers know, even though them boast how much money them spending on healthcare. More mothers today giving birth, and this affects you as the youth, the childbearing age. More mothers have a higher death rate today than in the 1980s. Babies today have a higher death rate than 20 years ago. And they're blaming the babies and they're blaming the mothers. What can go so? Comrades, under this administration, cancer rates are the highest ever. Diabetes rates are the highest ever. High blood pressure and stroke rates are the highest ever. Chronic kidney disease that requires dialysis, the highest ever. You know what has gone down? For the first time in our history since independence. And this is the concrete evidence that this is the worst administration when it comes to healthcare. A baby born in 2025 has a lower life expectancy than a baby born in 2015. Everywhere in the Americas, people are living longer. Jamaicans are expected to die at an earlier age under this administration. And I'm going to state here.
We'll hear Philip Paulwell speak. He is the MP and the opposition spokesman on energy and climate change, and he has some very good ideas, and you know what they could do and what can happen when they win. So when we win, yes. So you guys will hear Philip Paulwell in his speech also. Thank you.
Minister of Energy is just realizing how unbearable the high price of electricity has been for the consumer and for those doing business in Jamaica. This situation has been going on for 9 years. The price of electricity in 2016 was about 23 cents US. Today, it is over 40 US cents per kilowatt hour. And it is the same JPSC license that operated then when the price was that low that is still in effect today. But if the minister believes that the JPSC license is the reason for the high price, why doesn't the minister deal with the JPSC license now? Why wait for 2 more years? In fact, there are precedents for adjusting of licenses. I did it 40 years before the telecommunications license was to expire. And both the JLP government and the PNP government have amended the JPSC license from time to time. In fact, in 2016, I amended it to allow for the introduction of liquefied natural gas and also to effect changes to street lighting so that we can use more energy efficient bulbs. So, Minister, why not deal with the high price of electricity now? Why are you electioneering on this matter, which is so crucial to the future of our development? One of the main reasons why this government cannot call an election now is because of the high cost of living. And that is driven largely by the high price of electricity in our country. Consumers are suffering, businesses are suffering. The price of everything in Jamaica is higher because the price of electricity is so high. And at this, the ninth hour, this government is seeking to shift blame from itself and instead to be focusing on the JPSC license, which is really a non-issue because the government could change that license any day it chooses to do so. So let us not be electioneering now on this issue, so crucial to the development of Jamaica. Let us change this government and put in a government that understands how to get the price of electricity down. We've done it before and we will do it again.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.